Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary. 'Cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road.
The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid.
But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Adventures waiting further down the road.
Let's go!
I am Madame Ansa, your guide through the Feywild for the finale of this chapter of our adventure. I will be the subtle and sultry voice of reason in the land of the Fey. This is Nat 21 Adventures, Lucky 13. We continue the adventure of Gif and Varus, Prue and Loon. But now, here's your dungeon master for the game, Paolo Garbanzo.
Well, hello, greetings, Madame Ansa. 'Tis I, Paolo Garbanzo. Greetings to all my adventure friends. We're here on right here in our very own little studio, together, with stage magic. That's right. Well,
Special effect.
welcome to our. That is the one and only special effects you're going to get tonight. Tonight we wrap up our adventure with this party. Now we're going to actually see what damage they can do in 2 hours. And then next week, we have a different set of adventurers, but the story thread still continues into October with a more spooky adventure and only 3 episodes because, of course, we ended up getting events on Halloween. So we'll be out doing our Halloween thing, and I hope you celebrate the holiest day of the year as well. Now, my friends, this game, of course, includes you, the viewer, with your channel points and Patreon powers. If you are new and joining us for the first time, we do have channel points that you can use to influence the game. And if you would like even more of those powers, you can become a Patreon saint by joining our Patreon. Guess what the name of the Patreon is? Nat 21 Adventures. Right. You were great. You can support the show, get bonus materials, and you get more powers to throw at our players and even the Dungeon Master. Starting at only $5 a month, you get these powers throughout the entire month. I mean, it's honestly not that expensive. The higher the level, the more powers you have, and you can use your powers once per episode. It starts off with the +5 or -5, advantage, disadvantage, auto crit, auto hit, and everything else in between. So tonight's special power on the board again is the monster is one step closer. I have a lot of monsters that are coming to town here, and they're going to arrive every 5 steps. So you just keep them coming because I have a whole stack of them over here. And also there's a name a fake creature, which there were several fake creatures and they all need names. So I haven't named them all. I don't know. Now, while you can use these powers to befuddle the players or the Dungeon Master, an actual roll of a 20 or a 21, by the way, which is possible with our 21-sided, our D21s. They are sacred and cannot be changed. So if we do, in fact, roll those, boom, can't do anything about it. So settle in and get ready for adventure as we roll that Nat 21 footage. Blam.
Hello.
All right. Well, let's take our Madame Ansa out. Bloop. Oh, we almost got everyone. No, we have almost no one in the right place. Actually, just me.
Prue's in the right
I was
place.
Oh,
I'm in the right place. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. A wizard is never in the wrong place.
oh, there you go.
But you're a bard, though.
It's always precisely where she means to. I've got 2 levels in Warlock.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
Well-
that's new.
The plot thickens.
Well, tonight we have our wonderful cast of players. Lady Prue, of course, Gnomish Bard, Soft Autumn over there, Gift the Great. We have Jack the Whipper as Varus the Destroyer, and we have Just Mab as Loon, our half-orc druid. And of course, Madame Ansa is our Metatron. You can bring it back in.
It's true.
Oh, did you disappear? Or you want?
I didn't
You want
touch
to undo? I didn't touch it either. What happened?
Ta-da!
And she's back. Our second special effect of the night. Well, let me see. What's happening out there in the real world, my friends?
That's a
We
really
just
go
opened the
first?
Carolina Renaissance Festival.
Oh, that's right. Carolina Renaissance. Yes. Opening weekend.
It was beautiful. And we're going to have a nice, cool weekend this weekend. So everyone come out to the Carolina Renaissance Festival just north of Charlotte. Go to renfestinfo.com. And if you can't make it to Carolina Renaissance Festival, then you can join me every Monday night right here on this Bat channel.
That's right.
No bats were harmed in the making of this advertisement.
Unlike the beavers.
Oh, yeah. No. So
So,
sad. So
They had
many
it coming.
They did. Let's see. Well, we'll just go north, following from North Carolina. If you can't make it way down south, consider middle of America, the Maryland Renaissance Festival.
I don't think
We
that's what they
really
call the middle of America.
The
yeah,
middle,
that's the
The
mid
mid-Atlantic,
Coast.
perhaps.
Mid-Atlantic, yeah.
Or, right. I mean, I'm just north south. I'm not going He's
Yeah,
No
the
one
rest
goes
of
into
that,
that.
the rest of that doesn't even matter. This
We're
is
at the
only
Maryland
important
Fair.
part.
Allow me to simplify this conversation. We and our stuff, our merch, our cart. In fact, our family. We are at the Maryland Fair. Last weekend was great. It was wonderful to be back at work. Kind of weird, one weekend off. We were super confused. But we did a show we did a burlesque festival in Baltimore. That was fantastic. And then 2 fantastic sold out days at the Maryland Fair. Hope that we got to see some of y'all there. Sales were good, spirits were high, and the dust and heat were down. So that was great.
And I think you are correct. I am not positive, but I think you are correct.
Oh, right.
Jazzed cat.
About what?
About Maryland being sold out for the rest of the run.
The entire run?
Yeah, because everybody who had to get their tickets refunded when the thing got rained out all had to go buy a ticket. So, yeah.
That tracks.
So if that doesn't work, I don't know. Go see one of these guys.
Well, if you can't make it to the middle of the eastern side of the America, then try the very north.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Just go all the way up to New England, where we got more King Richard's Fair. We're at the point where the fair starts to also sell out. And also that does not guarantee you a spot if you wait until like 3 p.m. to get there. And sometimes traffic gets ridiculous on those roads. So even if you have tickets, I would plan to get there no later than noon. If you plan on coming to the fair. I always say, get to the fair early. Get your money's worth. If you spent the money to go to the fair, tons of shows to see, tons of stuff to see. Spend the day there. But yeah, don't wait until the afternoon to come to the show, because it closes at 6 o'clock. So you get there at 3 o'clock. You got 3 hours to spend, and that's just that ain't worth it.
Yeah.
That
Also,
doesn't math.
some personal news. These are going to be available starting on Friday. Is the Jacques Whipper plush, a little collaboration with U2s. You can see because it says U2s on my butt.
I'm going to give
right
you the
there.
big screen so that people can see it.
So they're not available yet. They will launch on Friday. Limited edition run, only available for 5 weeks. I think it's October 6th until November 9th, I believe. Basically the day that I fly to Louisiana, or actually the day after I fly to Louisiana.
My
you
own take on that.
They will ship. What's that?
Here's my personal take on this, and why I think maybe somebody would want to get one is because I could hold it and then pinch its little bottom.
Pinch the bottom, pinch the cheeks, pinch the bottom, pinch the whips. The whips, if you can make the whip, then you're a real whip cracker. I can't make the whip. I've just it's all special effects for me.
What if you put him on the end of a whip, and then?
I feel like that would throw off the weight. What I was planning on doing was using him as a whip target starting this weekend. That's
I was too.
I'm gonna be Jacques self-flagellator.
I was planning on using him
you could turn him into the handle of a whip. So it's like you're both whipping a whip. Huh?
There we go.
I'm out of the box here. Out of the box.
But yeah, so that's October 6th, so this Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, it goes on sale. And it will only be available for 5 weeks, so don't miss out on it.
So damn cute.
I just want to point out that someone is asking me if I'm going to have a, what is it? Van Blanken?
Van Blanken.
Have a ballerina fight tonight. It's so funny that you should say that. We'll get to the adventure in just a sec.
Spoilers.
This is what I'm here to talk about. So many of you are aware that I have a Kickstarter going right now, which just crossed over $5,000. Thank you all very much. And that is for the Yuletide Monsters Oracle deck. You'll hear a little bit more about it later. Why, hello, it's me with my creepy face. But in preparation for that, I think there's maybe 2 more weeks of that campaign. And one of the rewards for folks is snazzy, lovely, beribboned holiday cards from the deck, which I was just assembling and signing and putting into little bundles. So if you like Yuletide monsters,
and I know
I've got lots of ways you can have them, including these. So perhaps these very ones with Onsakutis. So you can see them at yuletidemonsters.com or on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
All right. There's more. I am not in any of those geographic locations because I live in a mushroom that is under a log. But I got special delivery and was finally able to update the Net21 website. Behold! Yes, I rolled a 1 while trying to update the website. But now here we have, look at goddamn shiny these sons of bitches are. Look at this. It goes to 21 and it's totally metal. And I have not yet stuck this one in my mouth.
But for extra price, you can.
All right. So I'm taking a tally. I think I've got 3 votes for me to play my banjo ukulele, 2 votes to play the melodica, and only 1 vote for the harp. So weigh in, everybody. Let's see what I should play tonight.
All right.
So far, it's leaning towards banjo ukulele.
All right. Are we ready to
That's another for harp.
start? All
Commit
right.
war crimes. Let's go.
Let us tell the tale, shall we? We had last episode. We had a gigantic beaver fight. Think people were beaver damned, and all the way to heck. We met Bucktooth Bob and all the gloriously named beavers who fought bravely in the Battle of Bucky Bridge. There was a giant squid. There was a tree monster. Then they met a dead beaver who was being animated by the ghost of Peter Pan, Varus's old nemesis. And finally, the party got to the Roseheart Castle, the one ruined by the Autumn Queen. And as they entered the castle and its dark and dingy corridors of now, ruination, the doors slammed shut, and the voice of Peter Pan could be heard laughing off into the distance.
That's just creepy.
That's messed up.
Screw you, Peter Pan.
So we say goodbye for now to our Metatron, and we get everyone in the right place. Yay!
I'm not sober enough for this crazy childlike laughter.
Why is that so much more disturbing than any other type of laughter?
I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate this. I hate everything about it. I hate him. It's bad. No good.
That's a lot.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
There's a cooldown on the ghosts, just so you know. So you can in like 2 minutes.
Oof.
So,
Ooh.
it should be. All right, for those asking. All right, so there you are in the creepy hall. It's dark. It's foreboding. Old vines grow through the hallways, twisting around. Remember, this used to be the land of summer, and this, elven Feywild court. And so, of course, the building is stone, but there were trees that grow through it, twisting and turning, and now those trees are, all kind of desiccated. Not quite dead, because it is only autumn, and so yeah. The stones, however, it seems as if the entire building seems to be a little precarious, because those beautiful trees that once held everything aloft have now shrunken. Everything is just a little bit like, when you build something in the summer and then in the winter it just shrinks, and then suddenly there's like giant gaps in the masonry. And so, yes.
It's a twap.
So you are in the main hall. There's some light up ahead. There's little halls that go off to all directions and twisty staircases and all that. It is straight out of Scooby-Doo.
Has anyone ever been here before? Any of you?
Have I?
Well, go ahead.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think this is, see, Bravolio said that he might have lost a yo-yo somewhere in a place like this. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled.
For a yo-yo? Well, all right.
Yeah, I mean, he could have lost it anywhere, but, just keep your eyes open.
All right. Well, I mean, tread softly, everyone.
Do you know where this thing that you were looking for is located in this space?
That Dungeon Master Did I ever hear anything more specific about where these things are?
I mean, all you know is that it was said to be here at this castle. This is the Roseheart Castle, and this is like a place known for its beauty and parties and dancing and just being like pure fun and joie de vivre.
Right.
And so there's probably a place where music is played.
If I were storing my instruments after the last party that I had here, I would probably keep them in the music hall. So typically, there's like a lockbox or a display case or some hooks on the walls or something where we musicians tend to keep our instruments when we're in a place that we play frequently. So
okay, I got it. I cast Speak with Plants on the trees.
Okay.
Hey guys, how's it going? Very sleepy.
They are sleepy.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, it's all good. We're looking for the music room. Can you help us find it? The place where music comes from.
Down the hall?
Uh-huh.
There's still music going on.
Nice.
wait,
They say this music is still playing.
this
Oh,
music-
let's go get them.
Anything else that you want to tell me about what's going on here?
Just never been so sleepy.
You want to wake up?
Is that a threat or a promise or an offer?
Oh no.
You want to wake up, pal? Never been so sleepy. Well, can you wake me up?
I could try. Wake up!
Oh,
Anything?
No.
Okay. I do actually try to cast plant growth. Do you think that would help?
sounds like fun to me.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. I will be rolling the green die.
The green die.
And I got 12?
12. You don't know for sure. I mean, plant growth would feed it energy and things like that. Don't know if it would keep it awake, but it would definitely boost its morale, perhaps.
All right. I'm a team player. Sorry about that, people. I should have warned you. But it doesn't help if I don't surprise them, you know? Okay. I will cast plant growth and see what happens.
All right. Tell you what. Oh, all right.
I put my hands on these.
You're like,
guys.
you do the lay on hands, and you're like, and you're just like pumping plant growth energy into that tree, and it starts to change color and actually kind of lightens up, and like a couple of tiny little branches kind of pop, and like some tiny leaves grow on it, and like and you can see it kind of strive also. Well, okay. Oh, that's okay. As it kind of grows a little bit from, it had shrunk down a bit. I mean, this is this tree kind of winds.
To be clear, I was picking the tree that's part of like what was here before, not like.
Of course.
Yeah.
So it kind of flexes back, and you hear like as some of the stone moves, and you're like, okay. It grows a bit. It definitely, you can feel it is awake-ish, and it actually says, since the spell is still in effect, Goes, oh, it's so cold here, and all of my friends are sleeping. Oh, that's weird.
Well, keep an eye out. We're here looking for some instruments, and I understand there's a sketchy little punk ass little son of a biscuit that's running around in here. So if you see him, mess him up, okay?
Okay, thank you, friend.
I will see what I can do about waking up the rest of the house. Let's roll.
All right. Anybody do anything else?
Oh yeah. Anyone else have any questions?
Can I do some perception or investigate or something and look around, and do I see anything
Sure,
worth
give me an
interacting with?
investigation.
Fantastic. A unnatural 21.
All right, so you're like, this is a weird place, and I mean, you know, you're a gnome, so you're kind of like finding little spots, and you're like moving little stones, and you literally like there's like a little cabinet on the side of the wall, and you just like you open the door, and in it there are two pixies, and they like and they scream.
And all right, and I slam the door on them. And do I speak Pixie? Do they speak? Hello? Do you speak either Gnomish or Common?
They
one?
speak Fey common. And who are you?
I'm a Kalekulak Maraki Delandal Purdue Galangalong. But well, most people call me Prue. Hello. Please don't scream again.
Okay.
Open the cabinet again. Hello, little ones. Are you trapped? Are you what's happening?
No, we're not trapped. We were hiding. And but who is your friend? Well, who are you? Wait, you're Prue. Who's your friend? Woke the tree up.
Oh, this is Loon. Well, she's a druid, so love the plants. I love the plants too. I just haven't used my spell yet to talk to them.
Huh. Okay.
Who are you hiding from?
Everything. All the autumn creatures, the ghosts, everybody. It's just not safe around here.
How many ghosts would you say there are?
All the ghosts.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Like, where do they usually hang out? If I were to direct a fireball in a certain direction, which would be the most productive?
Okay, so here's the thing: those ghosts were our friends.
But you're hiding from them now.
Well, I mean, they're kind of under a spell.
Whose spell?
I'm sure this was the work of the Autumn Queen.
That sounds about right.
All right, well, we gotta go. We gotta go kill the Autumn Queen. We'll leave this castle for later.
She's insidious. Well, wait, no, I want to let's finish our quest, and then once I have my legendary new instrument, then we'll for certain have the advantage.
Yeah, that's true. So it's down the hall and this way.
Remember,
Music I can still play.
I can say it's remember the thing ghosts cry. I know how much you love that. Right.
Well, one pixie says, "Well, my name is Rosehips, and this is my friend Fennel, and we were here, servants of Lady Roseheart, the lady of this castle, and
whatever happened to her?
Oh, she is really dead, really dead.
Oh no! Oh, jinkies!
Jinkies.
Ruh-roh, Boris.
Like GIF, I think we need to get rid of all these ghosts and find the instrument and make Peter Pan's ghost cry.
Out of all of us, which one do you think is most likely to be Shaggy here?
We're a long way from season 1, Boris. Sadly to say.
Let's see who you really are.
Oh
Look, it
dear.
was old man Garbanzo the whole time. All right.
And I've gotten away with it too. If it wasn't for you, what are we anyway? I guess elves and orc
A
and
two-barred
gnome.
party.
Yeah. So Rosehip says, yeah, we were the night of the attack. There was a gift sent to Lady Roseheart, and apparently it wiped everyone out. It was weird. It was a musical instrument, and then everyone started dancing, and then they couldn't stop dancing, and then the Autumn Queen's army showed up, and they couldn't stop dancing, and so one by one they just stabbed them, and it was a bloodbath.
Ooh,
Okay, so what
I've heard of
hearing
this.
is we need to be deaf when we go into the room with the music.
That could be a good idea, actually. Casting silence, a cone of silence, or whatever. Or,
Yeah.
wait, that wouldn't keep us from hearing. That would keep us from making noise.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep anyone from making noise.
Yeah, and
Or casting
Right.
sound
spells.
in the.
Right. All right. Yes, I think that would be great. Yes, I've heard about these spells that can cause someone to dance to death. There was my favorite episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer was about that.
Oh yeah, isn't it everyone's
Irresistible.
favorite episode?
It's the best.
Silent?
Oh, well, then there's that too.
Hush. Hush.
Well, I'm talking about once more with feeling, but yeah, that variations on a theme, I suppose. Spoiler alert.
It's the best. It's the best episode.
It's true.
Yes. So we haven't gone near the ballroom since I don't know. For some reason, we were the only two who weren't affected by the music, and
Why do you think that is?
Tone
I
deaf?
don't know.
Are you tone deaf? You can tell me. I won't judge. You can still drum though. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get a good rhythm going. You don't have to know what the music is. It's fine.
I don't know
Well,
what to tell you.
But hold on a second. Loon, didn't you say that the tree said that music is still coming from?
Yeah.
They still hear the music? We should have asked more questions.
That's what I was asking.
So
If you guys had more questions.
Here's what we do. We go to the ballroom. We cast silence on the door to the ballroom. Open the door. That way we won't be able to hear the music in case it's still magical. We get the magical stuff and we get out. Is that simple? And we beat up Pan along the way.
Or whenever that presents itself.
Along the way.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, barman, you got the best ideas. This is great. I love it. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, all right then. Well, little pixies, do you have any suggestions, or is there any way that you think you might be able to help us? We are here to help. So if there's any small assistance that you can provide, we'll take it.
I mean, we're happy to join you if you can stop all of this bad stuff from happening.
I feel quite confident that we're going to make everything all better.
Okay, we'll join you. And they're actually gonna just sit on your hat. And
Yay! Ooh, all right. I've got props for that.
Oh,
I love it.
pretty much exactly that. How did I know? I don't know.
It's all the rehearsals.
There we go. All right,
There you
little pixies, are you comfortable?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right. So as you make your way down, now's a great time for a Nat 21
Announcements.
announcement.
I'm gonna go grab my melodica.
You are watching Nat 21 Adventures Curse of the Feywild. If you're having a good time, hit that follow button. We have shows Monday through Thursday. Thank you to everyone who is supporting the show by subscribing or throwing bits. And now, back to our show.
Awesome. Perfect. Yes. So Rosehip says, yes, is there anything else I can tell you about the castle? Or
Oh, I'd love to know just everything, please.
Well, I mean, we're this castle is meant for joy and meant for entertainment. Lady Roseheart was always the consummate hostess, and followed all the rules of all the chivalric hostings, and all those things about getting gifts and coming back, and all that. So etiquette. That's what the word is. Etiquette.
Etiquette.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds just perfect.
Well, they said, well, we'll try to take you to the fastest way to the ballroom, and so they kind of they wind through. I mean, it's a sizable. Not only is it a sizable castle, but it is also a bit windy. I mean, it is a Feywild castle of the Summerlands, and there are parts that have actually collapsed due to the trees pulling back and away from some of the stonework, and so there are some precarious little situations, and there is a bit of a spot. Of course, the pixies fly, so they were like, "Oh, right, there's a little bit of a stretch where some of the hallways collapsed down into the crypt room area way below, but you should be able to get across.
That's not the problem. Not the problem. Me and Stone, good friends.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
So,
we get on.
How would you like to attempt to? It's about a 15-foot break in the stone between one side and the other.
I mean,
well, I tell you what. Well, hold on a second. Here, Gif, you hold this rope, this end of the rope.
Yeah.
All right, and I've got the other end of the rope. And Loon, would you give me a toss?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's probably a lot stronger.
I would like to throw out there that I probably have the most strength of anyone in the party.
All right. Well, I find you a little intimidating. So.
Oh, right.
It's because I'm so strong. But
or
that's
maybe.
fair.
All right. So Varus, would you very gently, but firmly toss me?
Yes, I will make sure you clear that 15 feet.
Oh, thank you.
Do we need to be chucking people left and right? I mean, I can just shape the stone into a bridge.
Oh, well, I was getting excited, but that does. Sound
You know what?
I mean, we can
way
do
out
the
of
shape.
line.
We can do the
Chuck the gnome. Chuck her.
Toss me.
I want to see where this goes.
DM. What skill am I rolling?
It's an athletics check. Boo Radley.
I'm very
right.
athletic.
So you get up to the edge there. It's the safest part of the edge that you can get to. You're like, all right. You're like, pretty sure you could actually throw this gnome pretty darn far.
And I'm gonna roll an acrobatics check on my landing.
All right. So Varus,
Don't die.
right before you throw up
Oh no.
from the crypt, you hear a voice, and it's Peter Pan's voice. And Varus, join me down here.
Shut up, Peter Pan.
Join me down here.
Peter Pan, you suck.
Make a wisdom save.
F you, Peter Pan.
F you, Peter Pan. Can I
Ooh.
have advantage on my poor wisdom saves?
Not right now.
That was a 5.
Oh God. Oh. All right. So you're like, you get really dizzy, and like down.
Oh, you got an advantage.
There's my advantage.
All right.
That's a 3.
Oh my god.
Oh, someone
Ooh,
else
can
gave
I
me
sing a bardic inspiration real quick?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Roll an extra d10.
All right. I probably need the full 10 to do this.
Probably.
So that brings that to a 9 total.
Oh.
I think that'll do it, right?
What?
It.
I spent a spell slot on this.
Give.
For
Can-
a bardic inspiration?
Well,
Can you
Yeah,
double up on
technically.
bardic inspiration?
I sure can. And you know what I'm going to do? I noticed my best friend getting a little woozy. And usually that means he needs a little help from his bestie with a song written just for him. All about how great he is. May I have the whole screen, please?
Yes. Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh god.
This is definitely the moment you're gonna need it. Hang on tight.
No one fights like barman, does not write like barman, who melts hearts flashing bright pearly whites like barman. His teeth regimen schedules intimidating. Nobody smiles like the bar. When he was a lad, he whipped all night and day, draining chores to ensure he got lodge. And now that his family's all died away, barman's vengeance will smite free of charge. I've got one more verse. No one fights like, fends like barman, apprehends like barman. No one makes such an awesome best friend like barman. And his victory soon will be celebrating. My, what a guy, that barman.
yay!
Oh, please let that work.
You
Am I
roll
rolling
another
D10 or D12 now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're at a 9 already, so geez, I hope a D10 could do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
D10.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 10.
All right. That'll bring me up to a 17.
Yes.
Okay. Good lord. That was the hardest to do. Like, I was just like, oh yeah,
Waiting for
this
chat to give me an
little thing, it
auto-fail.
won't be a problem. It'll be a huge problem. Okay. So you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And like all of your worst fears are sinking down into that hole. And you know that there's the crypt down there and just wiggling dead bodies and whatever. And it's all of your worst thoughts.
Hey, don't drop me, man.
You just through, you're like, oh, this is not good. This is not good. And just then, Varus pulls himself together and
Whoosh.
And now do I roll athletics
yes.
after all that?
Maybe more than 5.
That is a 16. I am not a fan of this die.
All right.
Wow.
My landing is a 16 as well.
Perfectly matched. Beautifully done. Bam. You stick the landing. Not a problem. The normal thing's easy. Peter Pan's voice fades off. Says, I'll get you next time, Varus. You'll join me. It'll be fun.
Screw you, Peter Pan. I'm not joining you. I'm going to make you cry and then kill you again.
And
We
you're
can all
a
hear it.
gnome, too.
We can all hear him, right? Hear
You
Peter
can
Pan.
hear it. Yes.
By the way, Dungeon Master, can you switch back?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm a dungeon master. Everyone levels up. Everyone
Let's
levels
go. Let's go.
No, retcon. No,
We needed a chat interaction where they can make us level up on a whim.
Oh, God.
Ooh. Yeah, sorry.
That
There we
might
go.
interrupt
Evelyn gave
gameplay,
it to
but
us.
yeah.
Evelyn got me called a superhero landing for Prue. So Prue does a couple of somersaults through the air and then inexplicably lands on one knee and with a fist on the ground.
And looks up.
Perfect.
Oh,
All right. With that, you're able to actually get everyone else across the hole
Yeah.
there.
I
Varus,
gotta say, that was way more dramatic than just shaping some stone. I'm glad. I think we made the right choice.
The cleverness of me.
Oh
There
yeah.
you go. Perfect. You wind your way the rest of the way down some stairs, up some stairs. There's a beautiful, what was once a beautiful chamber with an elegant fountain and an amazing double staircase that goes up to some beautiful doors that clearly had like all the growing vines with flowers all over it. That was like perfectly, like you can envision it in the middle of summer. Like this must have been a fantastic, but now it is all withered and died back. And there the doors stand.
Now occurring to me, I don't know why it took this long, but so you got Autumn coming in and taking over the land, and then they left this castle. There's like nothing here except
That is
nothing.
odd, isn't it? That the Autumn Queen ravished this place and killed the inhabitants, and
Yeah.
but then what happened to the Autumn Queen?
I guess
She
Yeah.
ran away when we fought her too, and we were much weaker back then. So I think she's just kind of a coward.
That's fair.
She was too afraid to be this close to the front lines.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she let her other people do it. She did leave all those beavers there, and the beavers didn't want the castle, really. So if you want the honest answer.
Beavers were chumps.
All right.
Chomps.
Well,
yeah,
I
with that
mean-
many beavers, they're easy to take out.
See, well, I just tried to ask them nicely, and then they wanted to fight,
No.
and then they let us have our way anyway. So
Yeah.
Well, once
whatever.
they really found out that you didn't really even want the lake, so for
Right.
now. All right. Well, the pixies are like, that's the ballroom, and you can just make out the hints of multiple musical instruments.
Someone cast silence.
I hear it. Oh, I want to go play with them. Oh, they sound so
No,
good.
no. Cast silence. Cast silence.
Oh,
Music could be evil and magical and cursed.
Oh, can't we just do an Odysseus on me? Just tie me to the mast so I can hear the music.
No, you got well after you cast silence.
All right.
I'm not.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
saw,
Bard,
I'm not
bard.
great at wisdom saves.
I'm like drumming along.
All right. All right. Let's see. I haven't added silence to my spell list. Can I retcon that? Does anyone else have it?
Hang on, let me check.
I
I
do
got
not.
to actually look up my stuff. Wait, hang on.
Wait, actual stats?
I often forget.
Spooky McSpook face.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
You got it. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
would never.
Okay. All right. So you you cast it on the door.
On the door, yeah.
You can't really hear the music anymore. You go forward. Now you can't hear anything. You're kicking open the door. What's the? Yeah. Now you have to.
So it's a 20-foot radius, like inside the door. So
Womp
so
womp.
with it.
I'm still drumming.
Just silently.
Just feeling the beat.
All right. Well, all right. Varus, I vote that you investigate, and I'll peek through your legs.
I'm fine with that.
All right. You kicking open the door. Opening
Oh,
the
yeah.
door.
Oh yeah. No. Is it now? Here's a very important question. Is this like double doors or a single
Yes.
door? It's double
Double
doors. I am Aragorn at Helm's Deeping it.
Nice.
they open no problem, and there before you is a scene of carnage and horror, as and silent horror as you like what was once a beautiful ballroom, maybe almost 100 feet long, probably about 60 some odd feet wide, 40-foot ceilings easily, balcony railings all the way around, giant chandeliers, of course, all, again, with the vines that had grown around them looking wonderful and resplendent, but now all died back into the autumn world, and rotten bodies all across the entire floor, just everywhere.
You suck, man.
And what you're going to assume are their ghosts, dancing still, pretty much about where their corpses are.
Behold, the power of music.
Silently, as you're like, whoa, blah. Yes.
How big is the room?
It's about 100 feet long, and it's about 60 feet wide, and about 40-ish feet tall.
Okay.
Haunted mansion
I'm
vibe.
just putting that away.
Yeah.
Just for reference.
All his life.
And there is, of course, there's the balcony railing that goes all the way around. The walls are decorated with what was once ballroom dancing scenes, like characters, like they're all having a party. Like everyone in the palace is having a party, and all these ghosts swirling around, standing over their corpse, near them.
Are they how freshly dead are they? Like, are they gooey and smelly, or are they skeletal at this point? Or
the corpses are rotten. They're not like just skeletons, but they're definitely it's rot. It's so hard to tell in the land of Fey how long it's been. Plus,
it's
long
autumn,
enough.
so it hasn't been the summer heat, eating at them.
Right. So it's been a while, but yeah,
Ooh, the smell.
But not the sound.
What did the ghosts do when we get in there? They just keep on dancing?
Well, you're still I'm assuming you're still at the doorway where it's still silent. They just continued to dance. And
I can think of worse afterlives.
So here's what I would propose, and we can't actually communicate with each other because it's silent. So I think I'm just going to do this, is I'm going to plug my ears, poke my head out of the silence bubble, and just go, "Hey, ghosts!" and then plug my head right back in immediately and see if they respond at all.
Let me see. Are you faster than Mach 1?
Well, no, that's why I'm plugging my ears.
Okay.
So I won't be able to hear the music.
Hey, ghosts!
You ghosts!
Damn Blanken, are there ballerinas? Of course there are. And by the way, all these ghosts are resplendent in the best party clothing that they could possibly have. So, and even in their death, they look fantastic. So, so Varus, you hold your ears and just give me a D20 on your holding ears ability. Just because there is a chance that it might not block all the sound.
Yeah, sometimes
I really
people
don't like this dice, and I think I'm going to stop using it. I got a 4.
Oh!
Yeah, you
This
want to
is not-
put your
oh, man.
fingers over your.
You're like,
your
hey, ghosts!
ear hole.
Wow, that music sounds really good. Now give me. You rolled a 4.
You
I
got
got a
plus
9
5
now.
from Zalani.
9. Tell you what, hang on to that plus 5 and give me a wisdom save.
Cool. That's a 7 after the plus 5.
You
Oh my
gotta stop. You need to
I have not
retire.
rolled anything higher than a 6 all
This
night.
is not your night.
Red Mom
Oh, there's-
throws down
there's a
her
21.
21.
You want to borrow mine?
All right. So 21 to Varus. Thankfully, you do not succumb to the music. You go, hey, ghosts. And then you hear like a little, and you're like, wow, that's really cool music.
And then we
And then
grab
you're like,
him and pull him back.
yeah. And into the spoon is really actually what saves you. Once you stop hearing it, you're like, well, and you had almost, you all saw him step out to dance. And you're like, grabbed him and pulled him back.
Ooh, is it bad of me that I really wanted to see him dance?
Honestly, same. Hard same. Yeah.
Can we see like what's making the music?
All right, looking around, everybody give me a perception check.
Woo-hoo.
All right.
I'm well rewarded for my keen sense of perception.
I will say the green
14.
die is not rolling great either, but
14.
19.
15.
All right.
9.
Varus and Prue, you see some action up in the, let me get the +5. Up in the balcony in the far end of the hall.
That's
Prue,
where I
where
would've been.
you know would be like, with the shape of this place, you're like, this is where you would put all the musicians
Oh, yeah.
gallery.
Yeah.
There is what seems to be a machine, maybe some weird kind of organ grinder, perhaps, and it's still cranking. You can see it. You can see some wheels still spinning, and it's got. So, like, imagine an organ grinder that's got little wheels and like a little cart, but then there's also like a violin attached to it, and some other things, and it's like. It's got all the bells and whistles, and it's like, and you can see it still like the bow is still bowing the strings on the violin. Other parts are still clanking and moving. Yeah. So yeah, you're like,
How far away is it?
it's 100 feet away.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I want one. I want it. Can I have it? Please, please.
I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
Oh, this is the worst day ever.
Listen, it's causing magical, evil magic that we need to stop, so we got to stop it.
Hey, Prue, what did you roll total?
On my perception?
Yeah.
19.
Okay, so you are looking at it and you're like, huh. And for a moment you feel like there's just like a glow, it's glowing, and it's like, but then you realize that there's actually something else behind it that is actually glowing. It appears to be something on the wall that is like a big giant heart. Now again, it's 100 feet away. So it's really hard to see anything more than that. But you're like, it's a big glowing heart. Huh. Meanwhile,
A heart as in an organ?
Like a heart-shaped, like a clear crystal. You can't really tell exactly what it is, but it's a big, it's yay big. My face for...
Your face for scale.
For scale,
and
yes.
that's a human-sized face, right?
Right. So you're like, huh. Meanwhile, silently, Varus pulls out his crossbow and fires at it.
Apparently, Augustus has not been teaching Varus very well because I still rolled a 5. Plus 5, so I guess I rolled a 10.
You got it. That misses.
All right, but I whack at Varus and I say, hey.
You're in the silent cone.
If only we had an ASL interpreter.
Okay, so
what are we doing now?
I thought we were stabbing things.
I thought we were dancing, to be honest with you.
What
I'm
you say?
gonna beckon for them to all follow me to the other side of the silence bubble,
Okay.
back where we couldn't hear the music, and be like, let's go over there where we can communicate.
Okay, another question.
there's that. Yes.
On the other side of the silence bubble, how far away are we from the balcony?
So it'd be 120, right? It's 20 foot radius or 20 foot.
It's a 20-foot radius bubble of silence.
All right, so you're
Radius or diameter?
Oh,
Radius.
radius. So
Radius.
that
So
means
that's
you're
40 feet.
outside. Oh, you'd be outside the door, right?
Okay.
If the door is,
I'm gonna close the door
100.
behind us too.
then it'd be 20-ish, 120.
Okay, can I try a thing?
Well, hold on. I
You
thought we came
can't
over
actually
here.
see it outside, 20 feet outside the door, though. The door is.
What I was trying to
door height.
say, Varus, is that I noticed that there seems to be a glowing heart, and I think that might be controlling the mechanism making the music. So the next time you aim your bow, you aim for the heart.
Oh, aim for the heart. Oh, okay, cool. And I go back and I shoot at the heart.
Okay. Roll.
That's a 12.
Well, do it then. So do it.
You you see a big gleaming heart. Twink. You hit it. Tink. Your crossbow bolt bounces off. Doesn't do anything to it. The pixie goes, "What are you doing?"
Oh, what should we be doing?
I'm trying to stop the music.
That is the pure heart. What?
Whoops.
What?
You were here a second ago and you heard her suggest me shooting the heart. Why didn't you say anything then?
I didn't think that's what you meant. I did.
Oh, all right. Well, please, what is your insight, my dear sweet Faye, Pixies?
Inside the heart is the magic flute.
Yeah, the magic what? Yes. Oh.
I mean, only the true of heart can open the.
Well, fortunate for us all. I'm the truest.
I am very true
Yeah,
of heart.
that's
You
all
are
you.
right. It is very fortunate.
So,
Both
well,
the pixies
then-
are like,
well, I truly want to play that flute.
What does the flute do?
Oh, it
Makes
does all
ghosts
sorts of wonderful
cry.
things.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, all sorts of wonderful things. It's not the cry flute thing. Ghost cry flute.
I've heard that it could bring a tear to a ghost's eye. That is
Yeah, that's probably the
what they
one.
say.
In the proper
Unless there's like
hands.
many different flutes in this castle. It's possible. I should have thought of that.
So, dear Pixies, so good on you. We should avoid hitting the heart. That just as I was saying, Varus, don't hit the heart. And, so what should we do? Do you think just aim at the instrument? I hate to see a good instrument be harmed, but then again, it's already killed a bunch of people. So some instruments need to be put down. What do you think, Pixies?
I mean, if
that's
these
not hard.
pixies are currently immune, then maybe they could go turn it off. I don't know why they didn't do that earlier.
Oh yeah. You guys apparently the music doesn't affect you. Why don't you go turn the music off?
We tried that once. There's other ghosts up there.
But aren't they dancing too?
No,
Why
They're-
not?
I don't know, but they sort of came with the instrument. We didn't stick around. I mean, we don't know that much about them.
Well, that's interesting. So it sounds like we need some way of
Should I just fireball the thing?
eliminating the ghost. Does fireball work on ghosts?
I mean, I was thinking more like on the organ.
I think that's
Fireball would probably work on it.
not a bad idea.
Cool.
I feel like it's worth trying. All right, I'm going to cover my eyes though.
Yeah,
Okay.
I fireball the organ, but in such a way that it won't hit the heart.
I'm sure that heart's pretty
You
indestructible.
fireball the organ.
Yeah.
The rest of it, who knows?
I think the
all right.
heart is going to be fine.
Ooh, what is the range on fireball?
Like 300 feet, I think.
Oh, okay.
What?
All right. Yeah,
I think it's
that's
something
right.
ridiculous.
Like 300 feet.
Dang.
All right, so you just unfortunately you don't have any verbal verbal components. It just
Does it? Yeah, I was going to say, does it require it when it's just coming from my shades?
Kamea.
I think you just think real hard about it and go kablam.
The range is 150 feet.
Okay.
Oh, all right, just about. Well, you got it. So
And you don't need to think about it.
you send a fireball up there. Oh god, and it explodes.
Dude.
Roll some damage. Oh, good on the balcony. All right.
I'll fix that. That
The
was easy.
balcony survives. The instrument explodes, bursts into flames, and is gone. Weirdly,
Rest in peace. Oh no, its ghost continues to play.
the spectral image of this device still stays there,
Oh no.
but you can't hear it. Oh well, of course you can't. You can't hear it. You can't hear it because you're in the sound of the circle.
How
However,
do the ghosts react?
it failed the room. The ghosts continue to dance. You're still past the silent zone, so all right. Reverend Tommy crit failed the room's fireball. So it was the balcony that needed to make a save. The balcony does fall apart and crash to the ground.
Do you need me to roll damage?
That
Do you need me to roll damage?
no, the crit is even if it took 5 damage, it crit failed its save. So whoosh. Now the ghosts are it's still now you can clearly see it just sitting there, the spectral image of this device still going, but the physical device is gone along with the entire balcony.
So here's what I would propose. Someone who has a very low strength score, stick their head out, and I will immediately yank them back since I've got the highest strength. And that way, if there's an issue, it's right there.
I feel like we're talking to the gnome or the pixies. All right. I accept the challenge.
All right.
I've always wanted to hear. All right, let's try.
Now, you got thrown
I mean,
once, now you're gonna
technically,
get pulled back.
I could pick her up and stick her head out the cone.
Someone hold my hands. All right.
No, I'm
it's
like picked
yeah.
you up like a little doll. Here, allow me to demonstrate with Battle Sloth. So this is about the right scale here. So I pick you up and stick you in the outside of the cone area. Anything?
Why don't we just use the pixie? We can literally hold the pixie out and in.
Well, I want to
Because
hear it too.
Drew
If
wanted
there's
to hear
anything-
it.
I really do.
All right. All right.
You stick Prue out the silent cone. Prue, you don't hear anything.
All right.
She's
Well,
not wiggling. All right, bring her back
Just the
in.
fire, but yeah,
All right.
Okay.
We good to keep moving?
there you go.
All right.
All
Mosey
right.
on out.
You start to make your way as the fire is still going in the corner in the side of the room. The heart, which is called the Clearstone Heart, is now 40 feet up there with no balcony near it. And all the ghosts are still dancing as the ghostly spectral form of that organ is still sitting there playing,
Cranking away.
away. So all the ghosts are still stuck.
This
And
is
then you're kind of
fascinating.
walking through them and by them, around them, and this would be a really good time for confessions.
Confessions. Haha.
Yeah, so this is weird. And I don't like the silence, but I don't like the creepy music either. I wonder if any of these ghosts have seen Robolio's yo-yo. If the yo-yo gets destroyed, does it become a ghost yo-yo? Go look it up.
All right, it's a little creepy, but I respect a mad jam session. You know, like, you don't want the party to end ever. I'm kind of bummed I didn't get to actually hear the music because I was getting a pretty good groove on just knowing that it was there. Yeah, his stuff. Yeah.
I'm feeling like some of my teammates are not aware of the gravity of the situation at hand. You know, we're talking about yo-yos, talking about jam sessions, when we're trying to find something that can make ghosts cry to finally make Peter Pan suffer. That's what I want. We came here for.
Aww. Nice.
Well, I certainly don't know what's going on. I'm just the dungeon master. Yes, well, progress is made. They destroyed the instruments, sort of, at least in this realm. Ghosts are still kind of trapped in their fairy music realm. And now the thing they're looking for is way up there. And thanks to Reverend Tommy and a crit fail of the balcony, the entire balcony is blown away. So we'll have to figure out some other way to get up there. Yeah, but why not add a word from our lovely Metatron right here? Wait, Bria?
These
so hot.
ridiculous confessions are brought to you by our sponsors. Tonight's sponsors include Ren Adventures, D&D adventure in New Orleans. That is 5 days of adventure in the mind and in the streets of New Orleans. We have TTRPGs and real-life adventure, carriage rides, riverboats awaiting in the city. And then we bring you straight to the Louisiana Renaissance Festival for a VIP day of festivities, ending with a fireworks display. You can find more information about that at renadventures.com. And of course, we have the Yuletide Monsters Oracle deck on Kickstarter right now. Fully funded. Now we're just reaching for those stretch goals. No donation is too small. Thanks to the person who donated $67, a very specific yet uncertain amount. Most importantly, we are sponsored by you, our viewers. So hit that follow button, throw some bits, subscribe, consider becoming a Patreon saint. We have shows every Monday through Thursday night right here on Twitch.
Don't forget our new dice.
Oh, new dice.
Wink.
Woohoo! Some call them Druidic Green, some call them Goblin Snot, but we all call them Green, Shiny, and Awesome.
But we all scream for D21.
For Dice Scream?
Dice Scream.
And now
Dice
I would like
cream.
to please sell Dice Cream at the Dice Cream store.
We
Next-
absolutely will.
Next to Horde Topic at Lando Caves. Yes.
It wouldn't be that hard. We just need chocolate dice to put on top of ice cream.
Oh my
Bam.
gosh.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
I'm in.
All right, and before we start our next half of the game, a rousing huzzah to all of our Patreon saints. Thank you very much for supporting the show. Without it, we couldn't be here drinking these drinks. So huzzah to all of you. Thank you very much. And, and as always, a huzzah to Reverend Tommy for being our awesome moderator for not just this show, but for almost all of the other shows that we do here on Nat 21 Adventures.
And balcony enemy number one.
Was the balcony really that much of a threat?
Balcony fight. Balcony fight.
Balcony fight. All right. You're in between. You're kind of making your way across the ballroom. There's I imagine that you're trying to dodge not really wanting to get hit by ghosts.
It's an unpleasant experience.
Also, not stepping in the dead bodies.
Ugh. Worse.
Oh,
What was that, Mars? I think you're still in the cone of
Mars.
silence.
I feel like these. I'd like to propose something here. I feel like as soon as we get whatever's out of that heart, all of these ghosts are going to stop dancing and become hostile. And so I would like to propose that we deal with these ghosts before they become hostile.
Or I would also like to propose that we free these ghosts from the curse of the ghost calliope. I'd like to try that first.
I mean,
It's
I
worth a
think
try.
because most of these ghosts are my friends.
Oh,
There's a way to freeze them. That would be great.
How high up is this calliope
It's
from the ground?
30 feet.
How does one disengage a ghostly instrument, a non-corporeal object?
With moonlight?
All right, we'll go for it, Loon.
Oh.
I'd like to smack some moonbeam down on the ghosts.
Moonbeam affects what? Affects-
Radiant damage.
Okay. The moonbeam.
Silvery beam of pale 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinders centered on a point within a range.
That's so specific.
Ghostly flames that cause searing pain.
Oh.
Ghostly
Constant-
flames gotta damage ghostly things.
That's what I'm thinking, yes. Radiant damage. Shapeshifters make extra damage. Or no, they roll at a
Take extra
disadvantage. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say
I'll
that
let you make that call.
you see it. Actually, the moonbeam hits it, and it does start to burst into ethereal flame.
Cool.
Oh my goodness.
And now you're about halfway across the room, and you can see it just sitting there. The wall above where the balcony was, there's actually a painting of like a wall of instruments, like as if instruments are hung on the wall across the entire wall, but it's just paintings. It's just paintings, and as you're like, oh, those are cool, and you're like, oh man, there's like crazy instruments, like all sorts of different ones, and instruments that you were like, oh man, if only I had the money for that one. You see 3 spectral figures come out of the wall.
Ooh,
And they they look at the organ being bursting into ethereal flame, and they're like, that's no good. And they turn to the wall and grab ghostly instruments.
Ooh.
Like, as if they grabbed the instrument that was on the wall, but now it's a 3-dimensional ghostly shape. One grabs a hurdy-gurdy, the other one grabs a small, actually it looks like a little toy piano, but it's a harpsichord, and then the other one grabs a drum, and they see you guys.
What an odd combination.
Like, why aren't you dancing? What happened? What did I miss? Where's the balcony?
Oops.
Ooh. Well, you see.
This guy.
Move the moonbeam onto them.
Ooh. So wait, do I have a nat 21 and disadvantage all at the same time? I still have a +5 I haven't used also.
You have to use them in the order you got them.
Right. So the first one was the +5, and then I got a nat 21 and then a disadvantage after all that. So, well, you see, it seems as if all of these people are dead, and that's bad. or at least that seems bad to us because we are still corporeal, and we would really prefer not to join the dead. But we don't. I mean, maybe they want to be laid to rest.
Stop making them dance forever.
Right, that.
Nope.
Ooh.
Prue, I think it's time to stab.
If you can find something to stab, I suppose go for it.
I'd like to stab them with my ice sword and see if that works.
Well, they're 30 feet up.
Oh,
Eye sword? Eye sword?
ice sword.
Ice sword!
Yeah.
Ice sword.
It will be an ice sword when I'm done with them.
They are basically floating / standing where the balcony was.
Loon, hit him with the moonbeam.
Okay. I was giving them a chance to whatever.
All right.
I was hoping to hear their evil villain speech, but whatever.
Yeah, basically.
That's fair.
We
All right,
got time for
monologue
that.
is the best part.
Yeah, it really is.
How fast does the moonbeam move?
5 feet, something. Let me look that up again.
5 feet per melee round?
No. I think it's you can move it 30 feet per round.
Bonus. After I cast a spell, I can move it 60 feet, up to 60 feet in any direction.
For what?
Per round.
It's a concentration thing, isn't it? So
Yeah.
just
Each
wherever
turn. Yeah, it is a concentration thing. So don't let anything hit me.
Right.
Obviously.
So they're gonna. Okay. Well, great. They're like, oh, it's serious because they're like, oh god. So they start zooming around. They move pretty fast and they split up. So,
Ooh.
would you like to go after a particular one, or just the closest one that you might be able to get to? What would you like to do?
I'm gonna keep melting the Calliope because my theory is if the ghosts are free, they will defend us.
Right on.
What
level is Moonbeam?
I could cast it up to, well, the base level is second level.
What level are you casting it at?
Well, let me see how many spell slots I have. How about 5th?
Okay. So that's with the one with the drum as it goes boom and sends a magical vibration at you. The spell wavers a moment, but you managed to, because you casted at 5th level, you managed to hold on to it and is not counterspelled.
Okay. So do you want to know how much damage it does each round?
Yes.
It does 5d10 each round.
Nice.
So this first round, it was 35. And if it's a second round, I can roll again.
You'll have to roll again.
The second round is 27.
Whew. All right. It is bursting into flames. So the other one is going to try to cast confusion on you with his little harpsichord. And you are going to have to make a wisdom save there, Loon.
Okay. I am not using that green die, which I love so much.
Can I try to overplay the music so that she is not assaulted quite as badly? Like give disadvantage to the ghostly figure?
Yeah, I'll give you that. Mm-hmm. So actually, Loon, you'll have an advantage on your saving throw.
So I'll jam as long as that dude's playing, I suppose.
Okay. I am so grateful for this advantage because I rolled a 1 and I rolled a 17, but let's add some so that's a 26. So yeah, I made the 6 there.
Better than a 1, that's for sure. All right.
Yeah.
So you like you shake off the confusion. You're like has the organ, the little pipes and the phantasmal flames shoot out of it. Gif.
Well, I've been thinking. I don't like these ghosties, and I've got some mean things to say to them.
Are you working on?
Oh, I've got enough. We can do it now.
Go for it.
Hang on.
Mockery, 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 mockery.
Right. Oi, Spectre. Yeah, you. Didn't your mother tell you not to spook unless spoken to? Are you ready for this, buddy? I don't think you've got the stomach for it, honestly.
Huddle.
That you are on a diet. Because if not, we'll give you plenty of exercise.
Yeah.
I'll be your Romeo if you'll be my Juliet. Absolutely freaking dead. And I bet this is going to work on you. You know why? You're such a chicken. That's why they call you a poultrygeist. Which is mockery.
Nice.
Goof, 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 goof.
That is. Okay.
All right. What's the damage?
Ooh, that comes to a 7.
Right. Well, there's more damage in reality than we did on the dice, but that's all right.
Oh, and the enemy had a -5 to save.
Oh.
Thank you,
yeah,
Evelyn.
Yeah. Absolutely saved. Absolutely failed. All right. So the other one is going to try to. Oh gosh, no, he's gonna hold off. He just starts playing the hurdy-gurdy, and actually, that's what he's going to do. Everybody's in the same area, eh? So he like plays the hurdy-gurdy, and out of the hurdy-gurdy, you can feel the ground vibrating and rumbling as it now becomes rough terrain, and everyone has to make a dex save. Explosive earth. What is that spell that you cast, Loon, all the time?
It's tremor. Earth tremor.
No, well, no, there's erupting earth.
Erupting earth.
Yeah.
Look who knows so much.
So everybody standing needs to make a save.
Ooh. Oh, all right. I thought it was a 1, but it was a 7 + 2. I rolled a 9 for my dex save.
That's still not gonna do it.
I'm very excited to report I'm slowly moving up in the single digits. I rolled an 8.
Ooh, I rolled, but Evelyn gave me a +5 earlier, so I actually rolled a 14.
All
Is
right.
that better?
14 does make that save, I think. All right. Loon, you got the damage up there for me?
Yeah. What level?
7.
No, I don't. Wait. I can look it up. Hold on. Yeah, the damage is 7d12. And I did a quick roll using Beyond D&D. That's 50, so half damage is 25.
All right, and Varys, I saw your auto success there from Ren Mom. So yes, it's 50 damage, or half of that is 25. As the hurdy-gurdy vibrates the stones beneath your feet, exploding the ground beneath you. He cackles with laughter as he plays "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star."
Ooh, why, man?
Just to be
Dumb
more
song.
And I did make my concentration save on that.
Yay! Well done.
Yay.
All right. So
Well,
Var,
my next thing is going to be with the nat 21 that somebody gave me, so y'all better watch out.
architecture fight for real.
I don't know what it
yeah.
is. Though.
All right, Varys.
Are any of them within 40 feet of each other?
Of each other, I'm gonna say at any one moment there might be a moment when yes, the answer would be yes.
All right, I want
Wanna
to try
try
and
to
get as many
fireball
of
them?
them in a fireball as possible because that's probably the most productive I can be when I cannot get close to them.
Right. All right, roll some damage. As the fireball goes off in the air.
Oh no, hang on, my phone went away. What is that? 8d6? Yeah. $34.
All right. One of them you get pretty good. The other one, you can't really tell. All right, Prue.
All right. So, well, I got the save, so I didn't get knocked prone. Is that right?
Correct. Yes.
Excellent. Then I'm going to summon my phantom steed.
Dun, dun.
Aw.
Imagine there's wings. I lost the wings. But so this is Ferdinand, the Pegasus, who soars down to where we are. And I say, Varus, come with me, hop on.
All right.
I'm going to
Okay.
take you up there so you can use whatever sword thingy you think will work.
I'm down with that. Pull out the ice sword.
All right.
The ice sword, soon to be ice sword.
The ice sword. What's the move? You probably have enough movement to get all the way up there. So, are you
Right.
going to the heart? Or are you going to the ghost? Or the-
I was thinking we'd go to the ghost.
Or going to the organ, which is being bathed in moonlight and
Nah, it looks
bursting
like
into-
Loon's got that.
probably. So,
Sorry.
all right. So, all right. So you head on up to what was once the balcony, and you get there. That's probably everything, right? Summoning spell. Yeah. All right. So Loon.
Okay. I would like to wild shape into a bird.
Okay.
Is that a bonus action? Nope, not a bonus action. So it's a regular thing. And then I am going to. So they can't hit me with the any sort of ground-based attack, but I can still move my moonbeam.
Okay.
I'm gonna move it to the one that these guys are not fighting, because this is really
Okay.
pissing me off.
The one
Out
with the
there.
harpsichord.
Yeah, that little son bitch.
All right.
I'll go smack him
Yeah.
down. I'm like a
Oh.
big giant eagle. I go, come, motherfucker!
All right. You move the moonbeam. He manages to kind of fly around it as a ghost, but he does get hit by it.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
like, you see him bursting into a little bit of some flames there.
How do you
so-
like me now? I say in bird, which sounds like ah.
All right. Anything else?
Let me see how much damage he takes. 37.
All right. All right. Gif.
Yeah, so I was thinking the same idea that you two had, except I realised Alter Self does aquatic, but it doesn't do anything that flies or levitates. So I'm gonna skip that idea. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? My favourite thing in the world. I'm gonna hype up my bestie over here. Whatever you're gonna do next, I'm giving you everything you got. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna hype you up. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Well, they're gonna try again. Let's see. Drummer is going to. Oh yeah. While I'm about to roll for all these guys, how about a word from our sponsor?
Madame Onsa is here to remind you that you are watching Nat 21 Adventures. We are here every Tuesday night from 8 to 10 p.m. If you are having a good time, hit that follow button. If you're having a great time, hit that subscribe button. You can even fireball it. And if you're a Patreon saint, thank you.
All right. Once again, counter spell with the drum. Oh, that time. Your moonbeam sputters. And
Auto fail.
oh,
No.
Man, it's so weird to see a giant eagle laugh at your face.
Evelyn is the VIP tonight, y'all.
the light literally does this like the whole like fluorescent tube like goes out, and you're like, oh, and then and then it comes out. Son of a bitch. Just when the other ghost was giving him the thumbs up for thanks. He starts burning all over again.
Yeah, keep burning.
Let's see. They're gonna try to cast confusion on Prue. The one with the harpsichord gets in front of you, Prue, and goes diddly 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 diddly, and tries to cast confusion. Make us a wisdom save.
Wisdom. Come on, wisdom.
You still have that 21.
That was my nat 21. Like,
all right,
I rolled a 19, but I got to use the nat 21. Thanks, y'all.
All right.
And my next thing will have advantage.
All right, and then hurdy-gurdy player. You know what? Just gonna do some direct damage. Just who should he hit? Oh, well, it's gonna be Loon. So the hurdy-gurdy Eldritch hurdy-gurdy blast. And oh yeah, oh gosh, that's a hit. Loon, wow. The lowest die rolls I've ever seen. Okay, that bounced it out a little bit. I rolled a 2, a 1, and then a 3 and a 6. So was it 5, 6, 9, 10? Yeah. So a massive 15 damage, which could have been 36.
I'll take it. Can I do a bonus action now, or do I have to wait?
Yeah, disadvantage. I think. What's your armor class? Your armor class is Loon.
Right now I'm a giant bird, so whatever that is.
Well, then it probably still hit. All right. Is it more than a 15? Probably not.
Yeah, it's more than maybe. I don't know.
As a bird?
I don't have that.
I'm going to say natural armor class of birds, not more than 15.
Well, a giant vulture's armor class is 10.
Okay, so it's 13.
Yeah.
So what now? What now? I got
15
hit?
damage. 15 damage.
I'll take it. Son of a bitch. But I was asking about bonus action. Can I do my bonus action now?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to summon my totem of the unicorn.
Everybody got a unicorn?
Yeah. So it's protection. You gain advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit aura. In addition, if I cast any spell using healing spell, every creature in that aura gets bonus points to heal.
All right. Sounds good. Well, that's all three of them. So, Vars, you're on the back of the magical unicorn with Prue leading the way. You guys are up to the top of where the heart-shaped stone is, and the flaming organ grinder, whatever it is. What do you do, Vars?
I think I want to direct the unicorn. I mean, do any of these ghosts look like they're bloodied?
It's impossible to tell with ghosts.
All right. Then I think I'd like to go after one of the ghosts that I got with the fireball. Direct the unicorn and like, go get that ghost. And I want to swing my sword really fast 3 times at him as we fly by.
Right on. All right.
Love it.
First hit is a 16.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to roll all these hits all at once. Yeah. Second one is a natural 21.
Oh.
You know what? I might roll the damage for this first, just in case he is.
Oh no, not what was it? Flatula?
So for the first attack, that is, I need to look at what my damage actually is. That is 20 damage on the first attack. On the second, the crit attack, that is I rolled much worse this time. 15. So 22 before doubling, or no, 22 actually after doubling it.
Okay. Aw.
And he's still alive?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to make one last attack. 18, so that is
Not technically alive, it's a ghost, but you know.
Yeah. 17 more damage.
All right. Jeez. And all right, after that fireball, yeah. Harpsichord ghost blitzed out. And Prue, you see his instrument, the spectral instrument, like fall, and then before it hits the ground, though, it just disappears.
Well, that's strangely a relief.
Weird. All right, Prue, what do you do?
Well, I don't get hit very often, so I totally forgot that I have Hellish Rebuke. Can we retcon that I hurt the person who hurt me?
Are they dead now?
The earth tremor thing, the whatever the.
Oh right. Oh, with the
The
hurdy-gurdy.
earthquake. Yeah.
It's like, what did you forget? Hellish. I forgot Hellish Rebuke.
I forgot, but I'm really angry.
Well, let's figure out what the damage was, and go for it.
All right. So yes, when he hurt me,
It was a
I
delayed
cast
reaction.
it, and I was so mad. I'm gonna give you such a pinch. 7d10. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and go. 28 damage.
28. Okay.
I was
Yes,
really
so
mad.
stunned. It took you a moment, and it finally like built up like a.
A tiny little vessel that could not contain the rage.
I was
Hellish
I
so
was
mad.
gonna say catheter, but that's not the right cathode.
No,
Yes, no.
No.
The catheter is not the right thing.
no, we didn't.
Wham! All right. Okay, that's a pretty good damage. Yes. So.
So yeah, that was supposed to be a reaction to when I got hurt, but I forgot about it. So I don't know if that uses up my, like I just had been stewing about it for a while. I don't know.
Oh, you still have your action to go this round.
Yay! I've got an action. So can I have an insight as to whether anything else I know how to do? Like, would shatter affect it? Do I think it would? Can I insight check that?
Of which one, the organ or the heart?
Can I have some insight on whether I should attack the organ or the heart?
We'll tell you what. Why don't you say it out loud to the two pixies who are there?
Oi! What should I attack with a loud ringing noise? Should I attack the spectral organ, or should I attack? Well, I know you said you didn't want me to attack the heart, but I promise that I will cherish whatever comes out of it.
The pixies go, don't attack the heart. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, and only the pure of heart can even touch it.
Understood.
You should attack that thing. And also, the other pixie goes, holy crap, somebody gift sub 25 subs. Wow. And thank you to whoever that was. Awesome. We can
Amazing.
get this for everybody. So awesome. Just want to say thank you. Whoever that was. You're awesome.
That was awesome.
All right. So, Prue, what are you going to do?
Well, the pixie said, and also, but then was it about to say something about how cool an idea it would be for me to try to attack the organ?
Yes. If you can
Fantastic.
destroy it in the astral realm, then by all means, get rid of that thing.
All right. So I think that Shatter will help.
Which spell are you casting?
It's Shatter. A sudden, loud, ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of my choosing, and it says it. Creatures made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw, and non-magical objects can take damage. I don't really know how this works.
It's like a ghost organ.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't think honestly, if I want her to crush the enemy, but I don't think Shatter is gonna work. It's gotta vibrate something.
Right. Well,
But
so
there's
that
nothing
doesn't
to
sound like it
vibrate.
would work on a ghost either,
Nope.
mm-mm.
Nope.
right?
You need
Do you
like
think?
magic. No, it would not. You need magic.
Well, in that case, the next time we fly close to the heart, I would like to make an acrobatics check and leap off of the Phantom Steed, leave it to Varus, and see if I can Spider-Man climb. Hold on.
Because
and
that's
try to-
awesome. I'm just
and
gonna
try-
give it to you.
Right, and then and
Right,
try to, but I do have disadvantage on this one.
Oh no. All right. So you leap. Go for it.
All right. So
Oh, well, someone beat your disadvantage with an auto success. So
yay!
the gnome
New auto
leaps,
successes.
catches on to the side, climbs your way up, and you see painted on the wall above this clear stone heart. It says, "Only the true," and it's spelled TRU, of heart can open the clear stone. And inside of this clear stone, and there's no doors, there's no anything, but in the dead center of it of this glowing heart is indeed a little flute.
Hold on a second. Yep. Got it.
Oh,
Nicely done.
yes. So
So can I grab for it?
you can. And
Do I
as
get
you
it?
grab, your hand literally just goes through the crystal, and you notice that, and the words light up above it, and it didn't actually say TRU of heart. It was just that you couldn't see the paint. It actually said the Pru of heart.
What?
Only the Pru of heart can open the.
The neon letter fills the rest of itself in.
Nice.
All right. So
So you're hanging on by one hand. You got the flute in the other. All right. Meanwhile, and you hear the ha ho ha. Loon, what do you do?
You're gonna love this. I would like to Misty Step and hide.
All right.
They'll never find me. Meanwhile, I will also move the moonbeam to crush them. They can't attack me if they don't know where I am.
That's true. It's true. Yeah, Misty Step. There's so much debris. There's old tables and things like that around. You can easily like whip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. With that, you would take out the second ghost easily. Hurdy-gurdy player. The only one that's left is the drummer. Gif.
So I was all set to offer healing word to Loon, and as I opened my mouth to say, "Hey, Loon, you wanna?"
He's gone. He's gone.
What? While you're there, see if the yo-yo's there.
It's just like half. So is it like just a yo?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll take the yo. Yeah, let's go. I mean,
So-
yeah, I mean, if I can see or hear Loon, I would like to give Loon some healing word, but if I can't see or hear Loon,
You have no idea where she went.
yeah, yeah, you know what?
If that moonbeam
I'll
wasn't still
take
there,
it.
you would have thought that she's like,
Yeah,
nope,
oh, yeah,
the F
barman,
out.
listen. Yeah, no, that's fine. If barman, you can have it, of course, my bestie. There you go. Let me see what I got for you. Let's see here. In that. Let's see. That's 3, 4, 5, 9.
Thanks, best buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome, bestie.
All right. Drummer. Oh man. He's like, what just happened? It was 3 on 4. Now it's 1 on 4.
You're losing. Give it up, buddy.
Man. He's gonna want. All right. Oh, right. Hang on. I need to make a save for the. Oh my God. The organ grinder is still surviving somehow, even though it is on fire in the ethereal realm. And he's going to once again try to put out the flames with the drum. And it's going to fail miserably. So he's like, and you can see like the wind blows, an ethereal wind blows the flames, and then they just continue. He's like, crap. And he does fly as far as he can, which is across the room. Varus.
Let's go finish him off.
All right.
Finish him.
I'm gonna ride my spectral pony over and do my swingy 3 times real fast as I fly past.
All right.
28 on the first one. 17 on the second one. Does that hit?
17.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a natural 1 on the last one. So 4d8.
I can just see it whipping out of your head.
That is. So that is 16 on the first attack in terms of damage, and then 18 on the second attack for damage. So 32 total.
Yeah, and that is gonna do it. As the drum flies out of his hand, he just disappears. Oof. Eventually, all right. Well, then you
And as I hit, I go, yeah. That's it.
Right. That's not even my pony, but there's a brief moment as you look around. No one else is fighting you. The organ grinder finally bursts into yet another ball of flames and just disappears. Is gone completely. Prue, you're hanging on the wall. You've got the flute. You like have the flute in your teeth or something. I don't know. I mean, there's enough balcony piece that the gnome can easily hang on to the edge of the balcony, so you're not, you're not falling off the wall or anything.
Well, of course, like I can hold my body weight with one hand. I'm quite wee, so of course I'm going to try and play it.
Okay. What are you gonna try to play? Something sweet, something.
Something that inspires my friends, or so. Hold on a second. Let's make it good. This has got to be profound.
I mean, as you turn around, you notice that the ghosts all stop, and like, whoa.
So something sad, but I only have one hand to play with, so my options are limited.
Windows.
So something a little bit mournful and a little bit restful.
all of the ghosts kind of breathe a sigh, if they could breathe, and it seems to have a calming effect on, well, everyone. And what? I mean, you're all there. You, Prue, give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Oh, by the way, I could do a performance check if you want. My perception is unnatural 21.
Oh. You definitely see that there's one ghost that is dressed a little bit better than everyone else, maybe just a little bit fancier, just a little bit more. And the pixies are like, that's Lady Roseheart. And she's like, she has the most, she seems to be the most reverent about the fact that you're playing this flute. And she starts to float towards you.
My lady. Oh, what would you like to hear?
What is everyone else doing?
Play me something maudlin, Tito.
I'm still riding around on the pony because I don't know if the ghosts are going to turn hostile, and I want clearance to fireball them all if I need to.
You're doing circles. Okay, Give.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Forget a ghost. I've got a tear in my eye.
No.
Well, Lady Roseheart says, thank you for freeing us from this. I even hate to say that this is a musical instrument that was designed to trap us. You imagine.
My heart.
Wait, the flute can trap ghosts?
No, the organ did.
Oh, okay. All right.
You cad.
Well, Lady Rose was like, well, if you play the right song, the flute can.
Wait, it can?
I promise to use my power only for good.
Lady Roseheart, what song would you need to play to trap a ghost?
There is a bad ghost here.
There is.
Not you, obviously. There's an evil ghost who killed my parents.
Yes, no, there's an interloper, not one of your royal court.
She goes, there is. And then you hear a voice that says, oh, there is. And the ghost of Peter Pan.
Oh, no!
And many, many of his followers fly through the wall surrounding you. And
Fireball!
What's that?
Fireball!
Oh, no!
Do you fireball?
Yes, immediately, without question, equivocation, or hesitation.
Okay. That's not really the best thing, but all right.
That's 21.
Yeah, no. Choices were not good. You were saving that up, weren't you? GBC Whippy.
All right. So, how many fireballs are you unloading? Just one?
Just one.
Or
Just one.
Yeah,
How
I don't
many
have
are you
left
at
this
now?
point. I have 2 left after this one.
They only seem vaguely affected, and they're like, Peter Pan's like, I knew you would do that, duh. And
You didn't know that, Peter Pan. You seemed very surprised when I did that.
you fireball everything all the time.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
like your
fireball
one
you
move.
again.
Right, Fireball has become your Expelliarmus.
Honestly,
but-
that is true. You do kind of
Varus,
fireball.
why don't you hang on tight? Because I have another ghost for you.
Oh my god.
Him. And you hear the sound.
Varus, you had to lie about us, about your whole family. You had to lie even about your pet rock.
It's your mom's voice.
I gathered that.
And
Thank
why?
you.
Why did you have to blame poor Carl, the albino ark?
Mom, why are you reading off a piece of paper in Paolo's screen?
Oh. Oh. called
We
out.
have points to hit here.
Special effects.
Mom, it was.
Paris,
Listen,
everyone knows how nice Carl is. And look, all of you, think about this, son. You and your lies, you got us all killed.
yeah, but my lies also got me
Bye.
a party to find you the antidote to cure you of how sick you were.
Well, then why is she dead now?
Because Peter Pan then kidnapped her later.
Ooh, rude.
Yeah. It was very rude.
So, you were blaming an albino orc named Carl
I mean, I was, but then
for
I met
murdering
Carl.
your whole family?
I hadn't met Carl. I didn't even know there was an albino orc. He just showed up. Like, some people were like, "Oh yeah, there's an albino orc." And I was like, "Oh shoot, I didn't realize that albino orcs were even real."
Oh, you just made up an albino orc out of like, oh, I'm just gonna think of like the most outrageous thing you can think of.
Yes, because I figured it wouldn't come up.
Yeah, well, you were wrong. And now you've got
I
all
know.
of these people hating on my dad, you asshole.
But listen, I when I met Carl, I said, "Oh, did you kill my family?" And he was like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, okay, then we're
Yeah, because
cool."
Carl is like the greatest guy in the world.
Yeah,
He would've
exactly. So
helped
nothing
you
bad came
if
out
you
of it.
asked. Why would you? You know, that is messed up.
Because here's the
You
thing.
know,
here's the
pretending
thing.
that your family was murdered is
Because people don't
way
believe that
crazy.
wiry half-elves can be fighters. So I needed
You know,
to make myself
I
sound
think
cooler.
you didn't believe in yourself, okay?
Oh no, I totally believe in myself. I'm the destroyer, but other people didn't believe in me.
Yeah, no, I think that you went out and did a lot of unintentional damage to someone that is very special and near and dear to me.
Carl
So
didn't even
I
know.
think that maybe the fact that you said your family was dead kind of made it happen. I'm gonna say this is kind of on you. Let's
That
be
sounds like
honest.
victim blaming to me when the murderer
You
is
know-
literally floating right over there.
We all know that this guy's an asshole. That is not the question. I think what you did is absolutely wrong.
Can
And
we,
I
like,
don't know if
table-
I want to help you anymore.
Can we table this conversation until a little bit later, until after we deal with the homicidal child ghost there that wants to wreak havoc across the Fey realm and has murdered dozens, if not hundreds of people?
You brought this guy into my home.
And now I'm trying to solve the question. Prue, may I have the flute, please?
What? No.
Lady Roseheart, what's the song we gotta play?
What? I'm not telling you anything.
Yeah. You kind
It's
of
very strange.
What is Pan doing during all this, by the way?
I was kind of laughing, actually.
Yeah,
when
he's
the
probably rolling on the
infighting started.
ceiling.
He was just
Can I do a swipe by Pan and see if I can actually hit him, or if he's just ethereal?
you
Ooh.
can try, yeah.
So
Sure.
I stopped my concentration on the horse. Whoop!
as he goes past me, can I do an attack of opportunity?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I just want to touch him. That's
Uh,
all. I just want to touch you.
Oh dear.
I guess that's an attack of opportunity. Sure, go for it.
Oh, I rolled an 18. Let me see what the bonus is. What is your armor class?
24.
Oh, let's see. I could use a bonus right about now because I'm at a 22.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh. Do you want to create a supervillain? Because this is how we create a supervillain.
Oh no, this is how I fix the Feywild. So he walks past Loon on his way to attack Pan. Gotta go, hold on there, buddy. And I will tap his shoulder. Let me see, what is this called again?
In addition
that's
to-
right. Plane shift. I sent you home.
You gonna plane shift him out of there?
Loon, what did you just do? Where did he go?
Home.
Oh, you took him out of the Feywild with plane shift. Yeah. Oh man. Gif.
Where is his home, Gif?
Oh.
Oh,
I
honey.
Hey, what'd you do?
Don't mess with my family. That's all I gotta say. And I've got a lot of family.
So
I'm
Pan's like,
quickly back.
wait, you sent him a what? Well, I was and they just fly through the wall. Actually, oh yeah, no, they're just gonna fly through the wall, and as if they were out to get him. Well, blink.
Don't mess with my family.
Blink. I was like, well, I guess that's that solves the Feywild. And now we know the curse of the Feywild.
Oh.
Because yeah, that's gonna be some trouble. There's gonna be some. Let's bring it all back here.
No one poofs.
Oh. No one poofs like Varman.
So yeah, well, someone just sent Vars back home to the plane of Urt, which is where he lives. Gif is still oh, Gif.
Sorry, I can't do it again. It was a one-time deal. I mean, I could long rest and then send you after him if you want. But honestly, that guy was kind of a jerk to you.
Hey, now hang on, now that's my bestie you're talking about. And I think there's been a big misunderstanding here. I think that there's no way that my best friend in the whole world would have ever lied to me. No, he was saying that because there was a bigger plan. That's what it is. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I watched you two interact, and from what I could see in the short time that I have known you, he kind of ignored you and used you.
No, that's my bestie.
Wow.
Now listen, I don't know exactly where he went off to, but we'll make sure this is all settled. This is all solved because yeah, it's got to be.
Hey, Gif.
No,
Would you like an elf-sized bottle of drinky drink?
Always. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. Got it. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, I
don't know. It's fine.
I guess that's where we're gonna end tonight's adventure.
So dramatic.
We had to come to a close somehow, and that's a pretty good. That's a pretty wild closure. So yeah, let's. It's definitely time for our final confessions. Oh, Who first? Dude.
I mean, normally I am like the most laid-back orc you will ever meet. But that was my dad he was messing with. And he's like, oh no, I met him and it was totally cool. And I'm like, you told everybody that my dad was a dick and murdered a bunch of people. Who does that? What? That is not right. I am not okay with that. I mean, I didn't hurt him or anything. I just sent him away. That's it. It's fine.
Well, that was unexpected, but Look at this new harp. This new flute. Oh, it's so pretty.
So, logically, one of two things is absolutely true. One, that this was all a big misunderstanding. Yeah, that's one thing. It could be that barman was just outsmarting us, telling a story, getting himself prepped to do some heroics as always. Because that's what I wrote all the songs about. All them heroics. All that righteous path to vengeance. Now the other possibility is that my bestie, my BFF, my rotten soldier, my big cheese, my good time boy, that he lied to me. Now either way, what I need to do is find him and ask. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
I want to give her a hug.
I'm gonna kill them all.
Gotta kill them all.
That's the confession.
Boy, I'm plane shifted.
Oh, you're playing shifted. All right then.
Ooh, may I play one last bit?
Oh yeah.
Someone suggested.
I mean, you can't dance to it, but it's got a nice groove.
I mean,
Right.
It's not like you killed him. You just did teleport him to another plane, which no one has
Well,
really any idea how to get back. All
He's
that jazz.
dead to her.
That's right. Oh, well, my friends, that's our show for the night. This crew. Well, this was our last adventure with this particular crew, one way or another, and I guess that's a pretty awesome way to end it. We've got a new Curse of the Feywild 2 with a little different crew coming up. So we have more adventures coming up next week. And let's see what else with our main schedule. Oh, that's you.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, look. Let's talk to our Metatron.
Sure. I'm really more of a proximatron because I'm just the person who's available. Why, hello, everyone. I hope you survived that insane finale. Even Varys. Well, here we go. This whole adventure is brought to you by lots of sponsors, and we have programming all week long. Our schedule for the week includes things that Paula will put on the screen, such things as Wednesday, Crafting with the Crew. Now, folks in the chat may know that some of our folks just had a baby this week, so you may know better than me whether Gothic Horror Gaming is on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Let us know. And likewise, Thursday, 10 a.m., Flash Phantasmagoria, Stories with Handler Z.
It's going to be with Shakespeare.
Oh! Phantasmagoria with Handler S. Anyway, yes. So by all means, catch that on Thursday. Monday night, of course, you come on back for some modern music and some taps with Lady Prue for all of our innocence. And then Tuesday, swing on back at 8 p.m. for a little bit more Nat 21 adventures and whatever foolishness is coming down the pipe next week.
Oh, yeah. All right, my friends. Well, thanks so much for playing with us today and tonight. I hope you guys had a great time. What an emotional roller coaster ride for everyone. Once again, check out our TikToks and our Facebooks and our Instagrams and all the other updates that we got there for you. This has been Nat 21 Adventures, Curse of the Feywild, when a natural 20 just won't do. My friends, you're going to come and need a Nat 21, which is upside down. There it is. Good night, everybody. Thanks for playing. Woo!
Level up.
Level up.
You leveled
Did
up.
I level up?
Kill them all.